What's up? Hello, fellow humans, planet Earth. How are we all doing on this glorious, glorious video game day? Hello, Dwalius. Hello, son. How are you two? How is Mr. Orso, everyone's favorite little doggy dog? Are we having a fun time? Also, I wasn't late. I literally started stream right on time, on the dot, on the minute, on the second. Let's go grab my controller. 1 second. Ugh. I realize I'll have to, assuming we finish this game in a reasonable time, I have to, which might not happen, but I'll have to unplug my, I'll have to reconnect my controller to my PlayStation again if we're playing a PlayStation game. Also, I will be sitting in darkness, so you know, maybe a little bit less darkness, maybe just a smidgen less darkness. I also want a light like behind me. My clock said it was one minute past. Yeah, when you typed your message, you sicko. Let's see. I need to open up my Bluetooth thing, and then I need to do this. I wish we had a better system for this Bluetooth stuff, dude. Like, you'd figure that in 2024, that would be like one of the first things we would figure out. I feel like especially the Elite controller could have had like a Bluetooth switch or something that switches between two different Bluetooth things or something. I don't know. I feel like there should be a better system. We do wired connections, yeah, but I don't want to be wired. What I want is I want to be able to just push the button on my controller and then have to connect my PC or my PlayStation depending on what I want. But what I have to do, I don't know if there's a solution for this, but what I have to do every time I've been playing on my PlayStation is I need to reconnect, then I need to go into my Bluetooth thing, delete the old controller so I can add the new one, and I have to do that every time. Maybe there's a better system for it, I don't know. That's what I end up having to do at least. Oh no. The game doesn't recognize my controller. Oh god, I swear to god if my controller is like giga-sucky, I'm gonna have an aneurysm. Buy two controllers? This controller is giga expensive. I can have two controllers. I'm not rich. I wish. Also, I shouldn't need to have two controllers. Xbox Game Studio. Hey, that works nice. Oh, wait, I realized something. Wait. Oh no, never mind. I thought maybe it was using Xbox or Xbox PlayStation controllers. You can trade in all the way 2 collection edition for 4 controllers, not for these ones. How much is the PlayStation 5 DualSense Edge or whatever? Yeah, this controller is about at the same price as the Alan Wake Collector's Edition.
You know her name.
Okay, so to do a quick recap for people that for some reason weren't here last time but decided to show up today. My Xbox controller was $50. Yeah, but you have the cheap boy Xbox controller. I also have a $250 dollar Xbox controller, the Xbox Elite Pro, whatever it's called, which is also a very good controller. But the PlayStation Edge is way better, way better. Maybe it feels slightly less high quality than the Xbox controller did, but just in terms of like usability, way better. I need to clean it. I just realized. That's because I'm actually poor. Yeah, me too, dude. Yeah, me too. Yeah, very poor. Okay, as I was saying, for anyone that just for some reason we're like, I'm not gonna watch the last stream, but I do want to watch this stream. For anyone out there, it's like, hey, I really want to watch the second half of Senua Saga Hellblade 2. Senua has the Vikings return to Britain or wherever Senua is from. I assume she's somewhere in Britain, probably. Vikings return. Wait, you guys can't even see the game right now. What the fuck is that?
Stand her.
Oh, who's this? There we go. Vikings return to Britain, as you would expect. They continue to kidnap people, enslaving them. Senua's like, I'm gonna get kidnapped so I can go to where the Vikings are and just murder all of them. Cool motivation. I don't mind. That's a good start to a story. However, bad things happen. The Vikings are they're capsized. Their boats sink in a storm. She swims to shore. She fights through some slavers. Eventually finds her favorite slaver man, who she wounds, and then she's like, "Hey, bring me to your people." He starts wandering across the land. They get to some village. The village has been taken over by Draugr. We fight to the Draugr, find this man, whatever his name is, who is like a priest guy. Priest guy is like, Mjolnir is here, or Itakua or something. I don't remember her name. But we run. He's like, oh yeah, Itakua has been hounding my village and chasing me forever. Turns out Itakua is some giant, misshapen humanoid creature. We escape her to the top of a hill because I guess Itakua can't climb. And then we're like, we're gonna kill Itakua, and he's like, you can't do that. And we're like, well, we're going to. And I think he mentioned that the hidden people were said to have some way to kill Itakua or something. So we ventured into the hidden people's realm, went through a bunch of puzzles, and then we had like a humanizing moment for Itakua, I guess, where we learned that she was just a woman trying to flee the ravages of war above and with her baby, and then eventually her baby died, and then she said to the gods, hey, give me the power to destroy everyone. And that's pretty much where we're at right now. For anyone who played Hellblade 1, that recap might sound very strange. And that's kind of the problem, which the game still has an opportunity to recover, I think. Though I think that would take a lot of effort that I don't know if I put into the game, but I have an open mind. The curious part about the recap, of course, people that aren't aware of what I'm alluding to, is that like if I recapped Hellblade 1, it would be a way more grounded, way more gritty story, not so focused on necessarily mythology to that extent, but more focused on Senua, right? There's no hidden folk in one. There's no giant. Well, there's Hela, but not necessarily giant monsters that we're hunting. We're not saving as slavers. We can go fight a Draugr village, which not necessarily bad, but definitely a strange choice. We'll see what happens.
Not a monster after all.
I'm carrying her baby right now.
She is lost in her rage. She will still kill you.
You found what you sought.
I know
Hargrimir.
what they were trying to show me. I know Iltaiga's true name now. Ingun.
Names have power. True names, they cut to our hearts.
Okay,
To know
cool.
the true name of something is to command it.
Bring her here.
This is like the UA5 lighting. Then, well, yeah, I mean, it is an extremely good-looking game. Like no doubt about it. But it's also like, why are we introducing this concept of names having power now?
Can we call to her, like the Draga did?
She will kill you.
The Draugr were aping the costumes of the living, acting out what they did before they turned. A grotesque parody of the blowed ones held in that sacred place. Sacrifices
I mean,
to Freya.
There's no
We
doubt that
can
this
call
game
to her
looks
too.
incredible.
Yes. Yes, she will come. But she will kill you. Just like she has so many of us.
And what?
So many of
We need to
us.
find a place.
So is that him alluding to him not being real? Because I mean, that's one of the ways they could potentially salvage this, but
Where you
just
can
building
meet her
up to
face
learning
face
Fus
and see
Road
the world
now.
through her
See
eyes.
our world.
And there are ways of opening up the door into another space.
Another place. Fire and rage.
The veil that hides the Verdir, as they whisper.
Meets us.
The veil through which you can sometimes catch a glimpse.
She understands.
There are ways to tear that open.
She
Pass
knows.
in.
Maybe if in my head I'm just going to assume this guy isn't real. that Senua is just, you know, concluding things to herself. Maybe that will make me feel a little bit better about him right now.
The first time,
She's suffering. Racked with grief, I saw it.
the hidden folk showed her
A ritual.
a ritual.
A ritual to open up the door. A ritual to heal her pain. Meet her eyes and speak her name.
A ritual. Rituals will change it. They will bring change. They transform. They move and change the world.
How do I like this? Oh, you can really like mirror with the camera. Oh, that's kind of sick. I mean, this is a lighting level. Like, obviously, you understand that you're looking at a game right now, but I feel like I mean, this isn't necessarily like the most. This is not a landscape most people could relate with anything. The landscape looks very video gamey just because of what, just because we're in a video game, right? Are you assuming his state of existence bigot? Did I mention that? That's a cool concept for a story, honestly. But like, if you assume you lived in a place that looked like this, I think if I shared a picture of you like this or something, I feel like you might be like, oh, that looks pretty real. Like really good looking. It was not video gamey enough. It's somewhere in between. Well, I think that like I think the design of the landscape is very video gamey. It's just real enough that it feels pointlessly real. Like what I'm saying. If I showed you this, you might not think this is real. Not necessarily because it doesn't look real, but because your mind would be like, well, that looks very video gamey, right? Like here's the video game. There's a cave there. Then there's a clear path that we can walk over here to where there's a bridge that leads up there, and there's no other paths there. Like you couldn't walk anywhere but there somehow, despite the fact that this landscape is all those shoulder high rocks, perfect cover, and this is despite the fact that like this isn't a forest, you know, where you where by walking there, you know, you might create a path and you would stop trees from growing there, etc. Right? This is a landscape that looks like it's filled with rocks. So what does that mean? Did someone come here and like move all these rocks? Was it natural like that somehow? It's clearly a funnel, yeah. And like very clearly too, right? Like where does this water go? Is it flowing downstream from here? How does it collect here? It's just a little bit of like a weird area to me. Really good reflections in that water though. That's really sick. There's a Chinese pipe at the end of it. And I just don't see like where the water would come from here. I guess maybe this is all a river, but then I feel like it would erode this way more. Because there's not a good bank on this right side here. And that cave would probably fill with water. I think it might have been too, a little bit. Yeah.
They
I don't
uncover
know.
what is hidden. Is it safe? Never safe.
You didn't see that meme? Some guy climbed a famous waterfall in China and found a pipe at it. Oh, really?
What to do?
I'll wait for Cash to post to repost it.
Cannot enter into the ritual with you.
Turns out it was completely unnatural.
You made
The hell?
Senua. Without us.
Why are they so crazy over there? Cash typing all my stories. Yeah, I'll just wait for Cash to post it.
Reality. A world of loss. Pain.
It feels like the voices are a little bit like
And we may not be there with you.
a little bit less interesting in this too. Like in the first one, it felt like they were characters kind of driving a narrative. Here it feels like they're just kind of rambling for no reason.
You understand her. But how will you make her listen?
Oh, I can go down here. Nice.
Show her what she wants.
So she can see the monster she has become.
So she can rest.
Rest with her baby.
How can we make her remember who she was?
Make her
I guess it does kind of look like someone cleared this path. But then,
release her from the pain.
Let her rest.
where does baby even come from? We just found it in the cave. I mean, it's dead.
will
It's
find
a
my way to
skeleton,
her.
to be clear.
I will tell her I understand. I will remind her. Who
This
she
guy's
is
beard
to me.
keeps loading in for some reason. It's a Skelly baby, yeah, it's not a real baby. What is this, a boss arena? Like, who are these people? They wasn't having the music, nice.
Ingun,
I just don't get what we're
I
doing.
know you. Remember,
What I expect a video game to look like.
her rage holds her here, trapped in her hell. I need to free her from her prison.
Oh.
Break her chains.
I mean, this is very cool visually. Our reactions are sure it's infinite. I mean, why not, I guess.
Ingun, I can help you.
It feels like it feels like this type of story from a Hellblade perspective would have worked better if it was told more similarly to Hellblade 1. In my head now, I'm imagining if this game was a little bit different. If it was, you get stranded on Iceland, and then instead of running into other people and you know saving people and then fighting Draugr and saving another person again, like led down this kind of like a very distinct path where you're almost like forced to care about this creature. I feel like it would be way more in tune with Hellblade and very more interesting if you have had like an antagonistic relationship with this creature the entire game through, right? Like if that was the game, we land and then there's another thing there, and it's like hunting people, and then maybe run into it a couple of times, maybe fight it, maybe you know it's like a constant presence throughout the game. And then as the game progresses, maybe we learn more about it. As we're naturally kind of pushed through the game, and then we're asking like, is this a real thing that's hunting Senua, or is this another figment of her imagination? And then we could have this learning moment that could be somehow tied into Senua's thing, right? Where we learn that this monster is also just a tormented human, perhaps another person that has some sort of that we can relate some sort of mental illness to, that sees himself as a monster despite maybe not being a monster, right? I feel like that type of story would have been way more interesting. So something where you know this thing is hunting us throughout the entire game. We're hiding from it. It's there. It's this big thing, We're doing other Hellblade-esque stuff in the meanwhile, right? We're doing puzzles, we're trying to get someplace, but it's constantly there. It's something we have to keep fleeing from, and it's this thing, this huge burden, right? I think I'd be more invested if she floated in and out of her schizo state. She seems to have gone full schizo, so this is either all real or all fake. Yeah, exactly right. But this feels so weird from a story perspective. Because like we kind of just happen to be here, and then we happen to run into some people that happen to be related to this monster, and then we decide to kill the monster for some reason. No idea why Senua would care, because these people are supposed to be the bad people, right? These are the people that are like kidnapping her people, technically speaking, or at least are partially related. But then she decides to kill this monster for some reason. No idea why. And then in her quest to kill it, she learns that this is actually not a monster; it's another person. And like that part could have been interesting. That part could have been fine. But I think that would have worked better if it was done in a more Hellblade-y way. Because this feels more like I'm playing a completely different game than Hellblade. Maybe they'll do a huge reveal at the end about how you sought your entire settlement, and those stories you hear are your own memories. Maybe. But the big problem is that, like, there's no insinuation of anything like that happening, right? Which is why I'm worried about it. There's no insinuation of anyone not being real. There's no insinuation of them not being... This all being in Cinema's mind. And if it is, then what does that matter?
You know how it feels.
Like, this monster is like yelling at me as if it has a sort of kinship. Which could have been which could have been really, really good and a true part of the game if it had that maybe like antagonistic relationship. Maybe we do run into someone. Maybe we're helping someone, and they know about this monster, and we're fighting, and then she kills that monster at some point, and we have these interactions. We have this monster. Sometimes it has human moments. Sometimes it's like Senua, right? Sometimes it has moments of lucidity. What if he'd run into someone, and then we're traveling with someone, and then we get separated, and then we have this monster chasing us. But it turned out that she was the monster the entire time, right? What if that was the story, right? Something like that. And because of this kind of schizophrenia, mental illness deal, we could have had that person be with us the entire time while we were being chased by the monster, right? Like, we wouldn't have to do the thing where it's very obvious that that person is the monster. We could have had a person with us the entire time who maybe don't see eye to eye, maybe have differences, maybe we're arguing with them, maybe we're like, is this person real or are they not? But it turns out maybe they're not real, but they are the monster. There's a lot of like crazy Hellblade stuff we could have done. That's why I feel like if this is all a fever dream, who cares? Yeah, but then also, what's the moral of the story, right? If this is all a dream, what's the moral of the story? Oh. Yeah, this is a good segment. I don't know what I think about if you get burned, you just start back at the last checkpoint stuff. That feels very like video gamey.
I will break your chains.
Like, what are these chains? What are these chains? Are they metaphorical change? It's the ivory tombs of her neighbor in the asylum. Some say that it loops forever, this road that I lose you on every time. Some say that it loops forever, this road. Let us all better. Yeah, I'm disappointed by the fact that there's a giant monster to my side, and I'm never looking at it. Like, You go forward, but lava keeps bursting. 90 degrees to left. Yeah, like I'm just like the really cool part of the ending segment to Hellblade 1 was the fact that we saw this giant in the distance that we were moving towards the entire time. This absolutely insane figure, and we were fighting towards it. The music blaring behind us as we fought through enemy after enemy to get to it. Like, this is what I want to be looking at. I don't even see her anymore. I guess she's not there. Never mind.
I will free you from your hell.
Can I soft shoulders? I don't know. I don't think so. Now we're back in the real world.
Senua. She is dying.
Little tiger, she is in pain.
You can ease her pain.
It's like, what is this?
Give it to her.
Her baby.
She just wanted to protect what she loved.
What happens when you fail?
You break,
Just her umbilical cords.
Monstrous.
consumed by rage.
Grief.
Now we're trying to tie it back into Senua stories somehow. Cut them and handed her a baby.
Together.
Together.
Together now.
Let her rest.
It's time.
Sleep well. Inga.
Silence.
I hope this isn't the end of the game.
She's gone now.
I assume there was like way more left than ended stream.
The grief. All died with her.
Gone.
You did it, Senua.
Now people will be free again.
You brought her home.
Yes.
You think you have triumphed, but this means nothing. This woman was no god. She was weak, like you. This changes nothing.
I need to go home. Will your father join us if you tell him what you saw?
Yes. He will not run from battle. He will lead us into it.
There is more than the sword here.
More than he can understand.
No more slaves. And no more sacrifices.
He is trying to understand.
Is
No
he?
sacrifices. No more cowering in our fortress. We could fight.
We have, but not in the way he.
It's such a like I just don't know what like I don't know where I'm to come from, but right, it's just a weird story. It's just suddenly this guy's like a change of heart because he saw Senua defeat this monster. But it's like where's the build up for all this? Like where's any of this coming from? Where was this established in anything at all? Right? Like he did establish that they fled from them and they give sacrifices to the giants or whatever, but like what's the we're not even here for that, right? That's not even what we're here for.
Think.
No more sacrifices, swear.
Sweet baby did it
I
again.
never wanted any of that. I just did not believe it was possible to defeat them. And now I see.
A ray.
I never wanted any of that. I just went along with it for a really long time, and then when I was fighting you, I was just being a giant asshole, and I just kept being a giant asshole forever for no particular reason.
If this is real, no more sacrifices. You have my word.
This needs to be for something.
Be sure of
Also, what's the accent? No more sacrifices. You have my word.
Leave at sunrise.
I will come with you. I know the Gordy, and he respected me. Once. I will bear witness to what was done here today.
she will stop the slavers, but the
Oh, is
silence
this for
are
part
leading
3
her
or?
down a different path. She won't have to fight them. Just show them.
This or feed the
How the
demon
world
firebeam
can
mama, who
change.
knows?
No more giants. No more sacrifices. She has found out the secret. She has the key, but wisdom has a price. Remember, what happens when you face the void and human eyes look back? She can meet these eyes and take that burden.
Assuming that we still have a part of the game left to go, I'm wondering if this game is one of those like they had a good idea for an ending games. Sometimes games happen because someone had a really good idea for an ending. You're like, here's the ending, and then you start building back from the ending. You're like, okay, what do we need to get to this ending? You can tell whoever wrote this author being clever. It doesn't feel very clever either, is the thing, you know, right? Like if it was like like Shutter Island, where you're like, is this real? Is that real? You're like struggling with reality, but it's just like.
But it takes its toll.
This isn't the right way.
And this was clever, but it reeks of attempted cleverness. It feels a little bit like pretentious, sure.
I told you we need to head further inland.
Well, perhaps you're right. We need food and shelter. And there is a settlement nearby.
Bothervik.
Yes.
Are you mad? They will kill me on sight. They hate the Björk. They've been pains in our houses since long before the fall.
And do you think you might have given them a cause to hate you?
I guess part of it is that it feels like we're like opening the universe way more than we did in Hellblade 1. Like now there's like a fall. There's a fall. People are like struggling with supernatural entities all across the world. Maybe there were some poets too.
There can be
It is as much this place as the fire and sharp rocks and choking dust.
Trees. Warmth. Something called us here. Something called us here. Something special.
See,
This place is different. There is light. They have a message for you.
Let's see what. Oh. Sunrise, that's pretty
Can
cool.
you see it? So still. Hopeful. Feel it.
Where do my companions go?
give you this moment as reward.
This is what it feels like when you follow your destiny. You know what to do.
Right, it's gonna look so ugly compared to
This
this.
place where you belong. The beauty of it.
I mean, it's not like Dragon Age has ever been a big looker, right? Where did my companions go? They're like right ahead of me and then they just disappeared into the light.
Drink deep. Wander. Remember.
Some say that it loops forever, this road. Oh, it looks pretty good. Hey, that texture over there isn't frozen. What the hell?
There may not be
She has a beard too, yeah. I don't get this like attachment to the hidden folk either. Like, why is this a thing now?
We know it. You can feel it. You can feel it. She knows. This is right.
Did we miss a tree? We didn't.
And light and warmth.
In this land, you may catch sight of the Landseed.
You were always
Spirits
meant to come
who
here.
embody the sacred places, the rivers and
Destined
rocks.
to be here.
You see the Lady of the Mountain, the Fiak Kunan, who bathes in the waterfall and lets the drops fall on her shoulders.
Where do you think the right way is? Do you think this is right or wrong? I want to go the wrong way. I'm looking for secrets. Oh, that's the wrong way, nice. Look guys, this is a Chinese waterfall. Which everyone looks right is wrong. Did we miss one of these? We did.
The Skald's verse tells how Grettir made many enemies with his proud and overbearing nature. Always quick to anger, his strength and fighting prowess meant that even the most trivial of quarrels met a fatal end. The kinsmen of those he killed or maimed were angry, and because he was an outlaw, no one was allowed to help him.
So, according to this thing, we have 2 runes left. That means we should have about 2 runes worth of gameplay left. But it feels like we're like at the midway point almost for some reason. There's a second rune, dude. I would actually lose my mind. I would start screaming and hyperventilating.
Amazing!
Whoa, 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 whoa! Whoa, whoa, whoa! Whoa, 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 whoa! Whoa, 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 whoa! 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 Whoa!
I think it's the bald. I think I need to grow some hair to slowly get Q off the
Whoa!
you know, off.
Nice.
Not off, sorry. What the No.
Nice.
Fuck. I mean
Nice. I like it. Oh my god, guys, look! It's Elden
here's the
Ring.
plan.
Yeah?
Oh.
Good plan.
Oh, there's more.
Yeah, great plan.
Nice plan.
Oh, you got the 3.
Inside the whole day.
Ah.
You motherfucker.
Oh, God bless you. That's why you use the flashlight. I like Harry, like, old guy finish in the distance. Mortis is dying. Hey, Kasuna, hey! Sometimes it's more fun if you understand Finnish and understand what the guys say. Yeah, I was trying to read the subtitles. It is cheering me on. It is true. I was worried about some horror moments in that game too. When it's like pitch black outside and you're like walking around, you're like, what the hell? I can't see anything. Keep on keeping on. What's up, Mottes? Welcome in, everyone. How are you doing? I assume, did you finish Stasis? Are you all done with Stasis? You were a good way along the way last time. Beat Stasis. Oh, with all spaces between. Also, did you have an overall decent time for your Stasis experience? Have you decided if you're gonna check out Kane, the free to play Stasis experience? Everyone, please go and check out Mottes. Look, there's a thing about the chat in just a second. Whoop, whoop. I don't know if anyone is here, but go do it if you are. Hellblade 2, not the most popular game ever made. It's pretty cool, 6.5 out of 10 visuals and audio impeccable. Love the grotesque and gory stuff. Alright. I don't know what I would rate the game. I think somewhere in the 6s is probably reasonable. Maybe not a 6.5, but maybe like a 6.8 or something. But yeah, 6.5 is a pretty reasonable score. Like some points because not a huge fan of point-and-click games and the puzzles were very obtuse. Yeah, that's pretty fair. I think it's a pretty decent experience for what it is. Also considering it's like one of the first, maybe the first game those guys made together, and it's just like a couple of brothers or whatever. Might play Kane, will definitely play Bone Totem. Yeah, I've heard a lot of good things about Bone Totem. I don't know if they're true or not. I've just heard that they like improved a lot on their formula and that they managed to like nail it down a lot more. Bone Totem is a straight up upgrade. Yeah, that's what I've heard. Thank you, Gib, for the follow. Much appreciated. Welcome in, people, from Mottes' stream. Hope everyone had a good time over there. Glad you finished Stasis. We're playing Senua's Saga Hellblade 2 over here.
My name is Alan.
The overall vibe was great, though. Yeah, that's kind of my impression too. I like the sci-fi part of it, like the world and things you did in it was pretty cool. I didn't look up any solutions. Yeah, I think I looked up one solution when I played it. I don't remember what it was. I think it might have been one of the things that where you got like stuck for a little bit too. It might have been the stupid sync thing or something. I don't remember. I remember I had to look up one thing, but I can't remember what it was. I remember being one of those like, of course. Okay, we're playing Hellblade here. This is a sequel, so if we are deep into the game. I think I'm towards the end. I have no idea though, actually, because the game is a little bit weird with the story. So if you're worried about spoilers, you should avert your eyes. 9% of me getting stuck was just me missing something I can interact with on screen. Yeah, which is like the big frustration for point-and-click games, right? It's not the like, oh, I didn't understand that. It's like the, oh, well, you can click on that. That was me with Monkey Island so much. Or like, wait, you could just click there. I missed a damn door at a transition for like an hour. Yeah, missed an entire room. Yeah. I know that feeling. But yeah, we're pretty deep into the game, so obviously if people are about spoilers, you should avert your eyes. Honestly, no, this game has some problems so far, I would say. So I might not be too worried about it, but if you just want to sit there and listen to me complain, then you've come to the right place, I guess. Why can't I start a game? Hello? Oh. But I was spoilers, but not awfully fussed about them for this game. Yeah, that's pretty fair.
Yes, it is.
One Piece, a laugh? One Piece, the Netflix show? I love that. I watched all of it and understand nothing. No aversion required. Yeah, I mean, like I'm not. I keep saying I'm not gonna judge the game before we're done with it, but I like so far I don't see any reason why I would recommend someone play this over Hellblade 1, and I don't know if I would recommend people play this after playing Hellblade 1. Already made a 1,000 episode long anime based on the Netflix show. Crazy. Oh, they did. That's insane. That's really cool. I don't think I'll check that out because I think I like the original best. I like, you know, I don't really like when they make adaptations of things. I'll probably stick to the Netflix show, but I'm sure for people that like anime, that adaptation is pretty good. And then a manga based on, oh damn, they're going ham, huh? I heard that they were gonna make a remake the anime based on Netflix show. That's crazy. That's actually real. They are remaking the anime show.
What's happening? Who are these? An ambush.
Guiding the Björk to our door.
But she knows them.
Is this what you've been reduced to?
Oh, this is the. I guarantee you, this is the lady that was trapped up on that mountain place.
well
memed, sir. BRB, yeah, that's fine. I guarantee you, this is the lady that was trapped on that mountain place. That'd be so fight for just a nice joke Mortis himself. Oh yeah, I was gonna say thank you, Dualius, for spending precious bits to identify one of Mortis' emotes. I forgot about that. No one's gonna remember this, but when we freed Fjorgrimir, or whatever his name is, there was a lady that was fighting there, and I said, "Oh, that looks like a main character lady." Then we didn't see her ever again, so I was like, "Oh, maybe not." That's her guaranteed.
How does she know them? Why does she hate them?
Let him go!
No.
Who is this woman?
Ástríður,
Warrior.
this is not what you think.
She will kill him. She will slit his
What
throat.
is it?
I know this is going to be hard to believe, but you have to
I'm
listen.
already offended. What the hell?
This woman here, Senua, she knows how to defeat the giants. All of us, we've seen it.
She has to trust us.
I'm also listening by these cabaret girls. Please send help. Listen, that's just skip over it, please, por favor, for your own sanity. I like the way that Senua figured out how to defeat the giants. We just had to figure out their real names and then free them from their jackals, apparently.
Make her trust us. She will believe you.
Impossible. They can't be killed.
We thought so too, but we saw it. We saw it, Ástríður. We're on our way to Borgarvirki now to tell the Goði, to make him understand that we can fight back.
He's telling the truth.
I did not ask you, rat. Shut your mouth.
Dude, I said this last time too. I feel like this game would be so much better if they spoke a different language. Like, imagine all these scenes and you can't understand what they're saying. Imagine these scenes, it's just them speaking Icelandic or whatever. I feel like that would have been such a cool element to this. Like another layer of uncertainty, something that makes this feel more foreign to Senua. Right? I feel like that would have been such a cool, like, artistic risk to take. Because of course the audience might not enjoy that, but that would be very realistic and more grounded, right? Instead of these people just speaking broken English, I guess. Doesn't Senua speak the language? Maybe, but I mean, maybe it would be more interesting if she didn't.
She is special.
I know you have no love for the Björk, but you can trust me.
Will she?
This is the turning point, Ástríður. We can start over.
Holy yeah.
Start to rebuild what we had.
Does she trust Fargrimr?
If this is true.
Yes.
She believes you. She wants to believe you. She's trying to understand.
If this is true, you,
When do
Senua,
they fight? Never.
tell me now.
Look at her.
Say it is true.
She is exhausted.
You can speak.
She wants to believe you.
Speak to her.
She wants to trust you.
Tell her the truth.
That was a weird
It is
sheet.
true.
She will believe us.
She knows.
She can see that we bring
Oh my god, look, it's non-bold me. It's me but not bold.
Okay.
But
Prove
bolding
it
though.
then. There's a giant here.
another giant.
Another giant.
He roams the beaches and sinks our boats, cutting us off from the sea.
It's your
And we're
ancestor.
close to running out of food.
More darkness.
We can help these people.
You can overcome it.
Kill it.
Kill it.
We need to get to Borgarvik.
Please.
Let's remember there are other people we must save.
I cannot let more of my people die.
It is her people or the enslaved.
Don't get distracted.
We should kill it. We've taken down one, but there is a whole land of them. We need the practice.
People will die if you help them.
And I
People will
will
die if you don't.
There's no way.
I don't. I guess I'm a little bit. Also, if you're nitpicking, they're trying to settle Iceland, and there's giants there. Why wouldn't they just leave? Like they don't have. They could settle somewhere else.
Please. Senua.
It's not like they lived there their entire lives and then the giants showed up, right? It's that they started settling here. They were like, oh, there's giants here. How's it work? Can we run up the giant time to die? Really? Well, according to what we just learned, we go on an adventure to figure out the giant's real name, and then we cut its chains. That's what we just learned, at least.
People will die if you stay here.
We are dying.
People will die if you don't.
I smell food.
To help her. Now it is time to lead, Senua. Now you have to choose. You can feel it.
All right.
Hold on to her.
We will help.
Our people deserve hope too.
I think the big problem with the voices is that they don't interact well with other people, right? The voices are just kind of yapping, but they're having a cutscene behind. I'm not listening to the voices at all, and I don't think Senua doesn't appear to be either. So the voices just take like a very like background part. But I feel like Senua should be listening to them all the time and kind of like arguing with them or taking action against them. It's just since she's not responding to the voices anymore, they don't feel real.
Harald.
But maybe that's intentional.
Take them to the settlement and keep an eye on the Bjark.
We want to help her.
Senua, come with me.
Trust us. Trust
I will
us.
show you the giant.
We're doing another transition. We're transitioning again.
All her life she had been alone. No, not alone, not quite alone. But in this loneliest place, she has found others, lost in darkness, just like she was. Others who might look to her to lead them into the light.
Follow the light,
Can her
follow the
shoulders bear
light.
this burden? She so learned to keep her guard up. Can she ever let it down?
You are an outlander. Why are you
Outlander.
I came as a slave.
Can you trust
Taken
her?
by the Björk?
Yes.
You were taken by the Björk, and yet you come here with Þorgestur.
He wants to stop the giants too.
We want the same thing now. To stop the giants.
She doesn't trust him.
Be careful, Senua. The Björk can't
We're walking
trust
through
us.
another video game area.
They demand food from us, and if we don't give it, they take us as sacrifice. Do you understand?
Do you understand?
She knows what it's like to lose people. Just like you. Just like us. Senua, you can help her. You can. She wants to help. But can she?
I just don't get like where are we going from a story perspective? Or so I assume we have to be more than halfway through the game. That means we don't have time to fight a giant here, and then to travel to the Godi town, and then to bring them together to fight more giants. And it doesn't feel like we have time for that, right? So if you're calling this Senua Saga now, then that makes me imagine that we're going to go fight a giant here, something's going to happen, we're going to fight our way back to the Godi place maybe, and then that's where Hellblade 3 begins? It's a 4-hour game? No, that's the thing though, I checked last time, before I quit, I was like, okay, let's see how much is left of this playthrough. So I went to YouTube, I checked like full playthrough, and it was about 6 hours, I think. And we were like 3 hours in maybe, something like that. And that's when I checked, so we played for another hour or so after that, so we're probably at like 3.5 hours, maybe something like that. So we should be towards the end, maybe on like the last hour of a regular playthrough, maybe 2 hours left for me or something. But we don't have time for what the game is promising, I don't think. But I'm wondering if that's why it's called Senua Saga.
You hear that?
We're gonna get hit with a too big continued ending. That's what I'm wondering. But Hellblade 1 kind of had a too big continued ending too. It ended on like a now Senua's journey can begin or whatever type deal.
Sjalvarisi, the sea giant.
Do you see?
Where is he?
He brings the storms with him.
Cry is born on the storm.
Where is he?
We haven't seen the sun in weeks. And with winter upon us,
Oh,
the storms will only get worse.
We saw the sun earlier and you were there, but
They are running out
okay.
of time.
It's too late.
They will die. Or
Come. Bardervik's just over there.
Follow her.
I haven't seen the sun in weeks either. Also, what, did we really need the white bird poop on the ledger? Like, where else is that supposed to go?
he is calling to us.
It's not like I'm grabbing anything here, like...
He knows we are here.
My brothers used to come here to practice fighting. Sneak out. Follow them.
She's a fighter like you.
It's bird
Learn
poop.
by watching.
Yeah, that's fair.
They're dead now.
They just happen to be right on all the hand grips.
I'm all that's left.
She is alone like you.
Alone in the world. Who do you have?
No one.
You only have us. She has us. We're here. We're always here.
What about your family?
It's just me left.
Don't tell her.
What happened to them?
Don't tell her. You can't tell her.
Senua?
Can't trust her.
She might understand.
She won't.
No one will understand.
No one knows what it's like to be you.
Don't tell her that.
I really want to hear what other people that have played Hellblade 1 like think about this game when they play it. These sequences just feel weird. Like we have like a feels like you're gonna turn a corner and run into sandporter bridges. Yeah, it feels weird to have like a walking segment where we're being like interrogated by another character in a Hellblade game. It just feels like we're playing every other like third-person game out there.
Your mother.
She will turn from you.
Turn from us.
Run away.
They always do.
What about your mother?
I guess like a good way to imagine this in your brain. Let's say that I modded this so that this is like a little bit grown up Atreus, and then like a grown up whatever the giant lady is called, and then imagine I mod that into the game and I have them voice lines for it, and then I show you a segment of this game that is just this segment, but it's with Atreus and like that giant lady girl. With lines. Let's say I show you that, and I say, "Oh, this is a God of War 3 prototype." And then people are like, "Oh, yeah, that makes sense." You know what I mean? Like, well, that looks really good.
My mother was a fighter. She never gave up.
A fighter like her.
Not even at the very end.
What the hell? I'd believe it. Sure, yeah. See what I mean? Hello, Sergeant. What's up? Everyone look at Sergeant. All right. Hello, thank you for this providing a DLC spoiler-free experience in these trying times. Oh, you're welcome. Yeah, all the DLC just came out, didn't it?
Any bags?
Wow, Sergeant, thank you so much for gifting.
Endaline gifted a tier 1 subscription to Dulcie.
What? Sergeant, you sick freak! What the hell? You are demented. You are sick. Oh my god. What the hell? You gifted a subscription to who? Oh my god. What the hell, man? Oh my god. That's an actual person, by the way.
Any bags?
Did they stream?
No.
Endaline gifted a tier 1 subscription to Sergeant.
Thank you so much, Harry, for using your precious Enda bucks to make me gift a subscription to Dusty.